Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo Shot himself.
Of Harlem.
You already know this is Pawn, Drunk, Boxing, aka Mr. Moo Woo Shot himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón, aka El Borracho. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this side of heaven. God bless you all. Que Dios te bendiga a todisto. Yo, hold on, let me charge this right quick. Let me charge this right quick, y'all. Let me charge this right quick. Hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo. Y'all already know one of the most anticipated fights of the year. One of the biggest fights, or probably the biggest fight of the year. Pay-per-view, August 21st. Manny Pacquiao, 8th Division World Champion, 5 lineal. The ambassador, the humanitarian, the senator, the husband, the father, the best karaoke singer of them all. Manny Pacquiao versus Earl, The Truth, Spence, Unified 147. Y'all already know, Olympian, IBF, WBC, undefeated. Earl The Truth Spence versus nothing but the truth. Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Gotta start it off real quick. Let me get a little lemonade, little margarita. Oh man. Hey, yo, smash the like button. Y'all already know, man. Smash the like button on your way in. Smash the like button on your way out. Y'all already know, make love to the like button. Kiss the like button. Smash the like button. Foreplay with the like button. Do everything possible to the like button. Impregnate the like button. Give the like button twins. Play child support to the like button, or the like button won't love you. Ladies and gentlemen, what's good? What's good? What's good? Boxing is lit. Boxing is lit. Forget about what everybody been telling y'all about boxing is dying. Nah, only the analogy is dying. Only because they don't want to follow the sport of boxing. That's what it is. But that doesn't mean boxing is dying. Because mass media don't want to pay attention to the sport of boxing. Nah. You got ESPN just talking about Jake Paul in terms of boxing. Slapping boxing in the face. ESPN. The sports leading network don't even talk about boxing. When you look at when they look at boxing, you go to ESPN, you tap into the boxing category, they talk about Jake Paul. What a slap in the face in the sport of boxing. What a slap in the face in the sport of boxing. What's good? What's good, Leo? What's good? What's good? Let me say what's up to the people. Tony Boswell, what's good, my brother? Much respect to Punch Run Boxing and the chat. Smash the like button and show support for the hard work. And if you like the content, please feel free to subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up. Tell them, Tony. Tony the Tiger, Xavier in the building, what's good? Cop in the building, bacon eggs without the cheese. You already know he's living healthy out here, just white. Errol Spence was sparring partner for Guerrero fight, not the Pacquiao fight. Round 1 fight. Well, that's not what Flo Mayweather said. Flo Mayweather also said that he was working with Earl The Truth Spence. That's what Flo Mayweather said. That's what Flo Mayweather said, 2015. I thought Mayweather's sparring partner was Filipino Southpaw that kind of moved like Manny. Was also Earl The Truth Spence. Was also Earl The Truth Spence. I'm a little thirsty. Transcendent Sports in the building. What's good? What's good, Kencio Villanueva? Stephen. Lick the like button, damn it. Tongue kiss the like button. Let's go. Sliding counts. The floor always want a spotlight on him somehow. People's champ, Liam, God bless you, Spence, but Manny will eat you up round after round. Ooh, baby. Not really. It's no Spence. LOL. Yo, so yeah, man. Let's talk about it real quick. Hold on. Give me just 1 more second, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. Y'all already know, man. Since we're talking about Manny Pacquiao, we're talking about the best karaoke singers of the all. We're talking about the current best karaoke singers. So we're talking about Manny Pacquiao. We gotta show some karaoke singers some love. Show some love before. Let me get something right quick. Show some love to the karaoke singer, the runner-up that's gonna be battling Manny Pacquiao leading up to the promotional, leading up to the fight.
You'll never be alone. I'll be with you from door to door. I'll be with you from door to door. Baby, I'm right here. I'll be with you from door to door. Baby, I'm right here. But you'll never be alone.
Yeah, set the tone, set the tone. Set the tone. Set the tone. Hold on. So, you see the title, see the thumbnail. So Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather have used Earl Spence to prepare him for one of the biggest fights in the morning. Can you remember when Floyd Mayweather was talking about when Keith Thurman was calling out Floyd Mayweather, then Floyd Mayweather threw Earl Spence in front of Floyd Mayweather and told Keith Thurman, if you want a piece of me, you got to go through Earl Spence. Around that time, if you wasn't following the amateur circuit, if you wasn't following the Olympics, Earl Spence, around that time, you wouldn't know who's Earl Spence until Floyd Mayweather put a spotlight on him. Now, you already know, man. A lot of people have been talking about the sparring session with Floyd Mayweather and Earl the True Spence, that it was good. A lot of people feel like he was putting in a number on Floyd Mayweather, and you already know that Earl Spence was a southpaw, helping Floyd Mayweather prepare for the Manny Pacquiao's of the world. Preparing him, a southpaw, strong. And let's not forget that Earl the True Spence is a high-volume puncher, just like Manny Pacquiao. Matter of fact, right now, Earl the True Spence leads it in punches thrown in the welterweight division. Relentless, just like Manny Pacquiao, relentless. But of course, Manny Pacquiao was a living legend. You already know, future Hall of Famer, a walking Hall of Famer. Floyd Mayweather needed somebody to prepare him for the type of punches that are going to be thrown at him versus when he was going to be fighting Manny Pacquiao. Let's not forget about that. So the guy that actually prepared him, and Floyd Mayweather have stated that this guy prepared him very, very good. Earl Spence have prepared Floyd Mayweather for those upcoming fights versus Southpaws. What it do, Carlo? Those punches will drop versus Pac. Spence is very much like him. He will fight to the death, even hurt. Exactly. There's one thing about Earl the True Spence, that he got punch resistance. And later on the round, you could see versus Kell Brook, his power stayed intact. Boom, he stopped Kell Brook. You see later on in the rounds with Sean Porter, when it was close, Earl Spence's power stood and dropped. Well, not dropped, but Sean Porter glove touched the canvas. What's good, Rep It? What's good, my brother? What's good? God bless you, my brother. God bless, son. I was watching the training of both. Never seen Spence. Well. Floyd always won the spotlight. Nah. Yeah. But really, this is not even about Floyd. It won't be easy at all for Pac. I'm concerned for the later rounds. Carlos Rosado, that's a great point. $40. Angel loves the $40. Let me put it for Angel. He loves the $40. Let me just put it for
$40.
Pay no damn $80 for no pay-per-view. I ain't pay no $50. I'm only paying
$40.
Oh man. So yeah, this is a good fight, y'all. A good fight. A lot of people say passing of the torch. A lot of people feel also, like I said, look, I said once before, look, if a lot of people feel that Manny Pacquiao beating Earl Spence is going to grant him to be the GOAT, the greatest of all time, then might as well just call Manny Pacquiao the GOAT right now. If you, I said it live a couple of lives ago. I said it in a video ago. If you are going to say that Manny Pacquiao is the GOAT, if he beats Earl the True Spence, just call him the GOAT right now. You know why? Because he beat Keith Thurman, and I don't think that Earl Spence have done anything significantly more than Keith one time Thurman. So if that's what it is, then he's the GOAT already. Stop moving the goalpost, y'all. Stop moving the goalpost. This is going to be an exciting fight. It's two guys that throw the most punches in the welterweight division. You already know Manny Pacquiao. He still got that speed. And again, like I said in my video earlier, I do not want people to come around here and say, well, Manny Pacquiao, father time. He's 42 years old, though. He's 42 years old, though. If you're not going to stop contradicting yourself, if Manny Pacquiao is a freak of nature, Manny Pacquiao is once in a lifetime type of talent, do not compare him to your normal 42-year-old. There's great athletes that has done a great job in sustaining their best self. Current self. They're not trying to be the younger self. They're trying to be the current self. And I said this a couple of days ago. I said the good athletes, the smart athletes, you're talking about the Michael Jordans of the world, the Tom Brady's, the Derek Jeters and stuff like that, and the Kobe Bryant that have longevity is because they understood their body. LeBron James, he understands his body. He pay attention to his body. He's smart about it, how he works out. He's not trying to be, Manny Pacquiao's not trying to be the 25-year-old Manny Pacquiao. He ain't trying to be the 36-year-old Manny Pacquiao. He wants to be the 42. He's trying to be the best 42-year-old he can be. And this is why you see Manny Pacquiao right now challenging himself versus Earl the True Spence, which a lot of people consider the number one welterweight. In which a lot of people consider the welterweight that got the most power. In which a lot of people consider that he is the goods, the Olympian. Even at 42, he still looks better than most of the younger guys. Well, yeah, he showed us that. He showed us that. Running the hills, working out. You know, homebody. He works. He's a senator, so he ain't doing a lot of foolery. Unless he's Bill Clinton in the office and trying to get a little Monica Lewinsky on the side. I don't know, but we don't know. Shout out to Jenky Pacquiao. Great, beautiful family. Great ambassador. Great role model. We need people like that, man. We need people like that in boxing, like Manny Pacquiao. Great ambassador, great role model, something that you can emulate. I mean, Manny Pacquiao ain't going around in the social media putting pictures of scoochies and having strippers and stuff like that at his age, and knowing that you have a lot of kids looking up to you, and all you want to post is a bunch of scoochies. You already know what a scoochie is. A combination of a skank and a hoochie. Pacquiao style is unpredictable. Spence might be, and I said this earlier on here. I said that I understand why trainer like Terrence Book, Crawford's trainer, Bo Mack, and Freddie Roach have explained that a style like Keith Thurman is actually more difficult than a style like Earl Spence. I do believe that Earl Spence has a predictable style. I'm not saying it's an easy style, but I'm saying it's more predictable style. His footwork, he just fundamentally sound. He's very fundamentally sound. He throws the jab, consistent jab. One of the few fighters that's very consistent with jab, has probably one of the best jabs in the welterweight division. Great stiff jab, pause. Good positioning, strong, probably rehydrates more than any other welterweight. Very smart. I believe that his offensive dictate his defense. And it's almost like Manny Pacquiao. I also believe that Manny Pacquiao's offense dictate his defense. But one thing about Manny Pacquiao, that Manny Pacquiao actually has gotten smarter and smarter. I mean, I'm gonna give you an example. When he was fighting Marquez, he was winning the fight with Marquez, but then he was just putting his line on. He was putting himself on the fire. He kept on throwing a lot of punches right when he didn't have to, and then he got caught. And a lot of people feel like, yo, that was a lucky punch by Marquez. Shut up. It's not that's not a lucky punch by Marquez, okay? Stop it, okay? Let's be logical here. That's not a lucky punch by Marquez, okay? Marquez is a damn Hall of Famer. He does not do nothing lucky. He works for it. But Manny Pacquiao has gotten smarter. He saw when he was fighting Adrian Broner, I'm not going to knock this guy out. Let me just outbox him. I'm not going to go, and I'm not going to put myself in danger's way. I'm not going to go all out. This guy ain't trying to meet me halfway and give the fans a great fight. Let me just outbox him and get me an easy win. The same thing with Keith Thurman. Manny Pacquiao he knows the point system as well, being ferocious in the ring. If you hit Manny Pacquiao once, he's trying to hit you with three solid shots. He knows the point system. He's gonna get his punches right back. He's gonna get his points right back. Errol Spence also knows the punch count as well. Remember, he's an Olympian, a stand-up, got great pedigree, amateur pedigree, great professional pedigree as well. He has transitioned to the professional level real good. He has he has had great experience, great opponents to prepare him to the likes of Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao already prepared for anybody in the welterweight division. It's nothing that Manny Pacquiao has not seen. It's nothing, Manny Pacquiao. It's nobody. Earl Spence is he already fought the likes of Floyd Mayweather. He fought the likes of Oscar de la Hoya. He fought the likes of Miguel Cotto. He fought the likes of Shane Mosley. He fought legendary fighters. Ricky Hatton, Marquez, Morales, Barrera. Everything. Manny Pacquiao have seen it all in every type of weight class. Manny Pacquiao has all the experience you need to be the GOAT. Now, people hate it. There's people out there that hate it when they be like, yo, what you talking about the GOAT? What you talking about, Punch Drunk? Manny Pacquiao to go. You crazy, Mush. You crazy, Punch Drunk. You crazy what you think that Manny Pacquiao was the GOAT. But he ain't beat Floyd Mayweather though. Hold on, man. No. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Let's go. Smash the like button. Let's go, man. It's a conversation we need to have. Folks. It's a big fight. And I also believe that Manny Pacquiao, I do believe this, that Errol Spence is not going to fall for the Manny Pacquiao, the way he tried to sweep his opponents. You see Manny Pacquiao's always smiling throughout the promotional. Manny Pacquiao, you already know when they be facing off. Manny Pacquiao likes to crack up and then make you crack up. You know what I'm saying? Get you off your square. Manny Pacquiao knows how to do that. See, Manny Pacquiao don't talk shit. But Manny Pacquiao is very, very smart to get you off your square. To get that, you know what I'm saying, that fire to turn down the boiling water. You feel me? Manny Pacquiao knows how to do that. Look at all his face off. He'll face you off and then he'll be like, and then you smile with Manny Pacquiao. Then Manny Pacquiao will be like, yeah, I got him. You don't got the eye of the tiger. I'm softening him up. And like I said the other day, Manny Pacquiao smiles throughout the whole promotional, but Manny Pacquiao smiles throughout the whole, and he gives you all the props in the world too. Manny Pacquiao will give you all the props. He smiles with you. Leading up to the fight, he's always laughing. In the face-off, he's going to give you that smile. He wants you to crack up. He wants you to loosen you out. Pause. But then fight night, and then the referee tells me, all right, everybody, all right, trainer, fighter, get in the middle where he could give some instruction, and then Manny Pacquiao looks at you like this. And then you was like, where was this guy leading up to the fight? This man was smiling. He was talking about Jesus Christ. He was being my friend. He was giving me all the props in the world. He told me I'm strong. He told me I'm skilled. He told me I'm better than Floyd Mayweather. He giving me all the props. He smiled. I thought he was going to give me candy. I thought it was Halloween. Manny Pacquiao was a nice guy with the suit, with the family. And then when you step inside the ring, and the referee says, come on, let me give you some instructions. Manny Pacquiao give you the eye that he has never given you throughout the lead up to the fight. And then you're like, oh shit. This is the man that everybody been talking about. I thought this was guys that was small, tiny, a little nice, fast, good guy. All that goes out the window when the referee says, hey, come on, let me give you instructions. This is Manny Pacquiao looking at you. Everything goes out the window. Where was this smile? What was this? What was it? Where is that Manny Pacquiao? No, where I want that Manny Pacquiao to come back. I want the nice guy. He makes you feel like this is going to be his last fight. He makes you feel like he's not going to do a number on you. This is Manny Pacquiao. This is the real Manny Pacquiao. The real Manny Pacquiao when it comes to battle. He's going to give you some good pictures in the social media. He's going to talk very, very nice. He's going to sing karaoke. He's going to make you smile leading up to the fight. But then when it's all said and done and the bright lights is turned on, Manny Pacquiao was looking at you straight dead in the eye with this face. And you're looking at yourself and thinking about yourself, what the hell have I gotten myself into? What the hell my promoter and my manager told me that this was going to be an easy fight, that this was going to be a passing of the torch fight. Oh my God, what have I got myself into? As a matter of fact, I even took a couple of days off because I thought Manny Pacquiao, he was going to face Father Time. And you're going in the gym thinking about it and thinking about Father Time. This guy, that's it. He's in his last leg. He got knocked out by Marquez. I mean, he got bullied by Jeff Horn. I mean this. And then you get in the ring with this man and he's looking straight at your face like, my man, I have faced every legend in the mother effing world. Who the hell you think you are trying to challenge me? I am the freak of nature, not you. I am the 8th Division World Champion, not you. I'm the 5 lineal champion, not you. My name resonate with the Muhammad Ali's, the Sugar Ray Robinson, the Sugar Ray Leonard. Who you compare to? I am Manny Pacquiao. How dare you sign a contract to fight me? Or you must be kidding yourself. That's Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao ain't gonna say it like that though. Manny Pacquiao's gonna say it like that, but I'm speaking for Manny Pacquiao right now. How dare you sign that contract? Who the hell you think you are? You thought I was old? Huh? Have you seen what people saying about my punches? Didn't people say that my hands is like bricks? How dare you? You thought my height? Don't you see my calves? My calves is bigger than your arms, Earl Spence. How dare you even sign the motherfucking contract? What did Al Heyman say? Al Heyman don't even want to show up. Al Heyman, we haven't seen on Al Heyman because he don't want a part of this. Manny Pacquiao says, if I can't get the fight that I want, I'm going straight to PBC. See, Bud Crawford, he resigned. He re-signed with Top Rank. Manny Pacquiao said, no. That's over there. This is what they said is the great welterweight. No, I got to go over there. It's like I told you the other day. A lot of people wanted to see in the PBC banner. A lot of people wanted to see Keith Thurman versus Earl Spence. Manny Pacquiao went to the office, PBC. I him in. Open the door. I said, open the door right now. I want to talk to you. And look, I am about competition. I am about being the great and being the great that I am and enhancing my greatness and my legacy. I cannot do this with Top Rank and Bob Boyer. I want to do it right here. Al Heyman's like, well, you know what I'm saying? If you want Floyd Mayweather, you know what I'm saying? We give you a couple of fight deals and you fight them. I want the best. Is the best fighting the best in your banner? No, I don't want the best. Al Heyman's like, Manny Pacquiao, you kind of, you know what I'm saying? You kind of old. We don't know. Oh. You think I'm old? I will beat all your infrastructure. I would beat them all. One? By one. Oh, come on, man. Come on. All right, we're going to sign you to it. Keith, get him. Keith, get him. Him? Mr. Ponytail? Adrian Broner, Mr. Strastruck? Drinky everywhere? You gonna put him? Manny Pacquiao works with the PBC. When people says, yo, well, Bud Crawford needs to sign with PBC, why he signed the extension? If he wanted the PBC fighters, he should go sign with the PBC. Guess who did that? Manny Pacquiao. I want the challenge. Him? This? Okay. Manny Pacquiao goes to the Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia fight. And everybody's telling Manny Pacquiao, this is the strong guy in the welterweight division. He throws high-volume punches. This is the boogeyman in the welterweight division. Earl the True Spence, the Olympian, the truth, Manny Pacquiao. Have you heard of him? Well, I'm coming to here. I'm going to see what's everybody talking about, the truth. Because I know I'm nothing but the truth. I am the real truth. Nah, Manny Pacquiao. Don't you? I mean, you could get in the ring with the likes of Danny Swift Garcia. You could get in the ring with the likes of Ugas. You could get in the ring with the likes of Jesse Vargas. You could get in the ring with the lower tier with the Sergey Lipinets. You could get in the ring maybe with Michael Garcia. You could get in the ring with him, but do not dare get in the ring with the likes of Keith Thurman, on Bud Crawford, on Earl Spence. And you know that Manny Pacquiao thrives on proving people wrong. He's like other great fighters. He's trying to look for that motivational aspect. He's trying to look at that little motivation, because I've done it all. I'm just trying to look, what's my motivation? Just tell me something. Manny Pacquiao, do not fight them. They're too big and they're too good and they're too young. That's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to know. Manny Pacquiao signs with PBC. Takes on Adrian Broner. Get out. Keith One Time Thurman. The guy that was supposed to retire. The guy that was supposed to baptize Manny Pacquiao. The guy that was supposed to regard everybody said that this guy has the most power in the welterweight division. That's what they say. He fought Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao fought Keith One Time Thurman. And in the first round, Manny Pacquiao knocks down Keith One Time Thurman. And even I was like, this special mother effer. This guy is damn special. No. I know he was special. I knew he was special. But when he beat Keith One Time Thurman, I said, damn, this man is the GOAT. Is the GOAT. Is the GOAT. El Sazón, dímelo, mi hermano. Is the GOAT. How? Where? How? Heard him in the 10th round as well. I mean, right, Manny Pacquiao could have retired right there after beating Keith One Time Thurman, like the way that Michael Jordan did versus the Jazz and hit that shot. He could have retired real good. But then Manny Pacquiao once more. And then we're like, what the hell is Manny Pacquiao? What motivates Manny Pacquiao? Manny Pacquiao, you done it all, my brother. ¿Por qué tú estás peleando? Why are you fighting still? I mean, what's motivating? You got a beautiful wife. You got great kids. You got money. You got the senator. Matter of fact, you're not even the senator. People really look at you the president. You're more famous than the president of the Philippines. Everybody loves you. You get respect. I don't think that there is no boxer right now that is loved all around the world like Manny Pacquiao. I mean, Manny Pacquiao don't got that hate. And if there is hate with Manny Pacquiao, it's probably the Floyd Mayweather fan. You already know the Flo Mos versus the Pac Chart stuff. But right now, I think that Manny Pacquiao is the most beloved fighter of this decade. Because Manny Pacquiao actually resonate and actually you relate to Manny Pacquiao because, of course, more boxing is a poor man's sport. A lot of people out there, man, is born and raised with unfortunate backgrounds. A lot of people don't got it all. And Manny Pacquiao, you look at him like he gives you that hope, like I can make it. And yeah, there's a lot of boxers out there that, they made it from the slums and they made it, Manny, hey, look, Floyd Mayweather as well made it from the slums and stuff like that. But Floyd Mayweather doesn't relate to the people. When he's throwing all that money to your face, all that cause, like I got it, you don't. Manny Pacquiao don't do that. Manny Pacquiao still has the pulse of the people. You heard what Manny Pacquiao said. Manny Pacquiao, they asked him a question. They asked, what still motivates you, Manny Pacquiao? Because you've done it all. Manny Pacquiao says, I am still that guy that used to live in the street. All you got to say is, this man is grounded. This is why people relate to Manny Pacquiao more than Floyd Mayweather. It's not that people hate Floyd Mayweather. It's that people do not relate to Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is not grounded. Manny Pacquiao is. Manny Pacquiao is not going out there flinging you and throwing you cars and throwing you jewelry and throwing you money in your face and saying, I got this, you don't. Because in reality, Floyd Mayweather can't be doing that to the rich people because rich people got money. He's only flinging that money to you, to the people in the hood. And then when they ask him, what would you tell a young person what to invest in? Because Floyd Mayweather always say that, I make smart investments. And then he says, I ain't going to let you know. I ain't going to let you know how I invest my money. See, he's not grounded. He's not there for the culture. He's not there to teach you anything better. And when he does help, he likes to help when nobody sees. And in my opinion, I like what Manny Pacquiao actually does because he helps for everyone to see because image is everything, especially nowadays. Image is everything. Image is everything. So when you see somebody that you emulate and he gives back, you see that he gives back. Shout out to the Devin Haney's of the world. He was given to homeless people in Cali as well. That image is good. Because then you're going to be like, damn, that's cool. I want to do the same thing. I want to go to the children's hospital and spend, like, you know what I'm saying, $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Just spend a couple of money and buy a lot of toys and take it to the sick and need kids. That's something good. God will reward you. And because Manny Pacquiao is like this, it seems like God keeps rewarding this man. This is why people relate to Manny Pacquiao. This is why Manny Pacquiao was loved. Because it's just more than a fighter. People love the person. People respect the person. It's like you could sit in the room, and then when he's talking about God, and there's a lot of people that's God-fearing, and he says God is first, and he put Jesus Christ, the Lord and Savior, out there in the forefront, and people relate to that. People relate to Manny Pacquiao. One thing about this matchup, that you got two guys that's actually humble. Now, I know there's going to be people that be like, what you talking about, Punch Drunk? Earl Spence, he was in a club, and look what happened. At the end of the day, man, God forbid, God willing that he didn't hurt nobody. Thank you. God bless him that he didn't hurt nobody, and he's still alive, and he's there to have a second chance in life, be a better man, be there for his beautiful daughters and son, be there for his woman, be there for his family. Earl the True Spence is a good man. And he made a mistake, like a few of us also make mistakes. A few of us go out there and be having fun. A few of us get a little drinky, and sometimes we make bad decisions when we get a drink. Sometimes we don't take an Uber. Sometimes we just want to drive our own car. Sometimes when we intoxicated, we think that we're good and we could just go home on our merry way and nothing's gonna happen. Yeah, some of us has been irresponsible, but at least he's alive to rewrite the wrongs, and I think that Earl Spence is doing just that. Shout out to Earl the True Spence, because it takes a strong man to go through what he went through and then come right back strong. It takes a strong man. And I'm looking at we could look at Earl Spence like an Iron Man dude, man. The car was flipping around, he left the no seatbelt, and the man still alive with no broken bones. Wow. Wow, God is beautiful, man. God is great. You could tell that these two guys that's going to step in the ring August 21st, man, is blessed by God. Got good family around them that's praying for them. Got great parents. Errol the True Spence come with two-parent household, great parents. You got a father in the corner all the time. You never hear about Earl Spence's father, but Earl Spence's father is in his corner all the time with Derrick James. And it gives a lot of kudos to fathers like that give another man to mold his son as well, but also stay in the corner. Look like Henry Garcia. Henry Garcia, you know, they hire Eddie Reynoso, but Henry Garcia is right there next to Ryan Garcia. He's right there in the corner. A lot of people don't know, but I'm giving a lot of props needs to go also to Earl the True Spence dad, because his dad is in the corner, been in the corner since day one, but he knows his role as well. There's one thing that it's not going to change, that his father's always going to be there. When he retire and Derrick James is not going to be there, you know who's going to be in his corner? His dad. And I believe in boxing. That's good. It's good. It's hard for a father to do what Earl Spence's father does. Because there's a lot of fathers out there that be like, you know what, I want to be the trainer. I don't want no help. I don't need no help. It's me who molded my son. It's me. I don't give a damn. If my son fails, I need to be in the corner. And then there's other fathers out there that be like, you know what? I took my son to this level. Now I need somebody there to help my son, a world-class trainer, to take him to another level that I can't take him, but I'm just going to be there helping him on the way and give him and be an advisor to my son in the corner. It's a beautiful thing. You already know how I feel about the fathers in the sport of boxing. Fatherhood is prominent in the sport of boxing. This is why I love the sport of boxing, because it showed the camaraderie between father and son. It shows the camaraderie. It shows that it is prominent in the sport of boxing. Especially, again, I've been saying, if you haven't followed the channel, how I feel about fatherhood as being prominent in the sport of boxing, because in the community, they love to say that there's fatherless children and there's not a lot of fathers and, you know, fatherless homes. But when you look at the sport of boxing, you look at the Virgil Ortiz Seniors, you look at the Kenny Porters, you look at the Teofimo Lopez Sr., you look at the Ghost Guerrero dad, you look at Mayweather Sr., you look at Henry Garcia. You know what I'm saying? You look at all the fathers and even the mothers. Look at Keyshawn Davis' mom, doing a hell of a job. You know what I'm saying? Look at Boozy Ennis' dad as well. Look at also that he's around his son as well. Brandon Lee's dad. You feel me? Fatherhood is prominent in the sport of boxing, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I think that we need to share light more on boxing, because this is one sport that shows that when you have a father in your life, and I'm not saying I'm giving all the shout outs to mothers as well, but when you have fathers, man, they're mother and father. And when the father, teaches his son a trade, and his sons listen and, capitalize off the father's teaching, look how successful you could be. Look how successful you could be. And shout out to all the father figures out there, for the ones that don't have fathers. And there was other people like big brothers, guys like Calvin Ford that has been there for Gervonta Tank Davis. Can you imagine Gervonta Tank Davis if it wasn't for Calvin Ford? Can you imagine where would he be if it wasn't for Calvin Ford? Even the father figures is good. Even the big brothers, the OGs, man. What happened to the OGs nowadays, man? But I love the sport of boxing. We got to give more props and kudos. Props to Earl, the Spence Jr.'s dad, for being there since day one. Being a real dad. Being a real father. Being a real man. Kudos. Shout out to the Charlo brothers' dad as well. Train his sons, molded his sons, and to the point where, okay, here, let's get Shields, let's get Derrick James. That's good, man. We gotta give shout out to Mr. Charlo. Shout out to Paul Andrade, Boo Andre's dad. Shout out to all the fathers, man. Shout out to all the fathers. But look, this matchup, you got two humble cats. And maybe this fight wouldn't sell more than the Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao, because of course Keith Thurman actually promoted this fight. He talked the talk. And it was a smart trash talk. It was good trash talk. It wasn't like disrespectful trash talk with a lot of bad words and things of that nature. I love that type of trash talk. That Muhammad Ali type of trash talk in which you could play Muhammad Ali to your kids. Muhammad Ali didn't even need a curse to trash talk. One of the best, not one of the best. He's the best trash talker ever of all the sports. But he was promoting the fight. It wasn't no Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather when they was calling each other bitches and pussies and stuff like that. Excuse my language. Damn it, it's a Christian show. But I don't know if it's gonna make more money than Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao, because they two quiet dudes. Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence is two quiet dudes. So Fox got to do a lot of work to promote this fight. I'm not sub to you, but I'm sold. Thanks, Fly. I appreciate that, my brother. I appreciate you, man. I ain't trying. I'm not right all the time, man. I'm here to educate and be educated. I'm here to enlighten, be enlightened. I'm not here to be right all the time, man. This is the channel to the people, for the people, and for the sport of boxing, to preserve the sport of boxing. This is a community of this. We a family out here. That's what it is, my brother Fly. We a family out here. I didn't create this channel so I could be right and listen to what I gotta say, and then my what I say is the Bible. I'm learning as well. I can't go a day without learning. I get anxiety if I'm not learning something. I gotta learn something. I gotta learn something. Even if I find a new pimple in my butt, I gotta learn something. Oh shit. Okay, I ain't finding nothing in my life, but I saw a new pimple and I want to pop. Something. But this is a good fight. And a lot of people is trying to analyze this type of fight. But a lot of people analyzing this type of fight also including if Manny Pacquiao is going to hit that father time stuff. If we break it down skillfully, just break it down skillfully, because we can't contradict ourselves, right? We can't contradict ourselves. They say that, styles make fights. If we let's just stick to styles make fights. Let's not stick to the age. Let's not stick to, we could bring up who they have fought in the past. That could be cool. But let's just stick right now to styles make fight. Let's stick to technique. Let's think how one could capitalize over one another. I'm not making a prediction right now. But let's just lead up to this fight with some good analysis, and let's be real and let's be honest. We already know that Earl Spence got all the physical the physical advantages. The arm reach, the leg reach, the if there was women out there, y'all probably say, what about the PP reach? What about the PP reach? Who can reach? I think that Manny Pacquiao was giving up all the physical advantages, right? He's bigger, stronger, probably going to be heavier throughout the fight. But isn't Manny Pacquiao always facing that, right? So we know, as boxing pugilists, boxing pundits, we know that Manny Pacquiao, nothing tall, bigger, whatever phases Manny Pacquiao. Pause. It doesn't phase Manny Pacquiao. We understand that Earl the True Spence got a good jab. Let's not forget that Manny Pacquiao just learned how to throw a good, effective jab, probably in his 30s, in his early 30s. I mean, Manny Pacquiao wasn't capitalizing off the jab. He wasn't working behind the jab. Earl the True Spence worked behind the jab, and that's boxing 101. That's boxing 101. I'm not trying to say that everybody needs to work off the jab, but boxing 101, when somebody going to train you, work off the jab. Everything going to be easier. You're going to be in a better place when you're working off the jab. Earl the True Spence is going to work off the jab, and got to remember that he's going to try to control the pace, control the range, and he have the physical attributes to control the range. He has good enough jab, a double jab, to control that range. Now, what happens with the jab? What happens to the jab? What happens to the telegraph jab that sometimes Earl Spence just throw? Because you got to remember, he does have a telegraph jab in which you could counter over the jab like Kell Brook has done. So he has a telegraph jab. You understand that when Sean Porter was using the type of footwork that he could get into Earl the True Spence. Because I do believe that his footwork is not as good as a Sean Porter, nor a Keith Thurman, or a Crawford. I believe that all these guys got a better footwork than Earl Spence. But what makes Earl Spence special is that he got punch resistant, he's bigger, he knows how to use range, he knows how to control it at times, but he loves to get in the fight. He loves to fight. Matter of fact, let's not forget, when we're talking about Mexican style fighting, if you really look at Earl the True Spence style, he is not the typical American slick style fighter. He was molded to fight a Mexican style. That's why you see Earl Spence on the inside going to the body. That's why Earl Spence loved to bang. He loved to stay in front of you, pause, and loved to bang. If you haven't noticed, Earl the True Spence really has a Mexican style style. So if you know you're going to get in a war with Earl Spence, he's more than willing. He's willing to trade with you at all times. One thing about Earl Spence, he sticks to the game plan. He sticks to that same game plan. He doesn't matter. He's like a freight train. He's going to keep on going. You might be winning a round. You might be catching him in certain things, but he's going to stick to the game plan. He believes in his resistance, and he's going to keep on going and hitting and swinging. Now, Manny Pacquiao has these angles. Can he work around the jab of Earl Spence? I believe he could work around the jab with Earl Spence. I do believe so. But Manny Pacquiao now is smarter in picking his position. He's just not going to run into things like he used to run into things. You know? He's not going to run into things. I believe that Manny Pacquiao probably could have beaten Jeff Horn a little easier. But Manny Pacquiao wanted to bang. And Jeff Horn was bigger than him and bullying him. Could Earl Spence do the things that Jeff Horn was doing effectively in terms of bullying him, pushing him around, if the referee lets that happen? If the referee let that happen, Earl Spence has the ability and has the strength, like Danielson Garcia have stated, that he doesn't punch harder of the likes of Keith Thurman, but his body is stronger. He said he feels him more. And I do believe that Earl the True Spence could do the same thing and bully him in an effective way, pushing him back, pushing Manny Pacquiao, because Keith one time, Thurman did a couple of times. He just didn't put the punches together. He was throwing single shots. Earl Spence is not going to throw no single shots. So, These are two guys that throw a lot of punches. And when you throw a lot of punches, you're subjected to be clipped. You're subjected to be hit. Manny Pacquiao's punches has decreases, but you can tell that Earl the True Spence is still the punch leading. I do believe that he leads it in punching output. So I do believe that Manny Pacquiao has the footwork and the angles to get into Earl Spence. Now, when was the last time these guys have faced? When was the last time these guys mirror each other? The last time that Manny Pacquiao faced a Southpaw was what? I believe he said 13 years ago. Earl the True Spence was the last time he faced a Southpaw. I'm not sure when. I mean, Bundu, he switched a lot. But I don't believe he switched a lot with Earl Spence. I don't remember the last time he fought a Southpaw. Can anybody tell me who the last time he fought a Southpaw? Earl Spence. But I believe that Manny Pacquiao got the power, got that power. I believe that Manny Pacquiao was actually more unpredictable and predictable at times. I believe that Earl Spence is predictable. I believe that it's easy to prepare for Earl Spence this time going around. And that's what Freddie Roach have stated. And I do agree. I've been saying it for quite some time. I do believe that Keith Tom Thurman was way more awkward and way more unpredictable than Earl Spence. Earl Spence is going to hit you with a jab, couple of jabs, going to push you with the elbow, going to try to get to the inside, and then he's going to reset. And he's going to keep on doing it again. He's predictable at times. I'm not saying that he's easy again. I'm saying that he's more predictable than the other fighters that Manny Pacquiao, like a Keith Tom Thurman, has fought. I don't think that he made adjustment fighting Sean Porter. I think that his punch resistance was it, and he was banging, and he called Sean Porter. He was just banging with him. But I don't think that he really made an adjustment. I don't think he made an adjustment versus Mikey Garcia. I think people were saying that he was trying to outbox and show the people that he could outbox Mikey Garcia. Not on pay-per-view. You trying to make a splash on pay-per-view. I think that if you look at the punch count, you look at the punch landed, he threw everything in the kitchen sink, man. And Mikey Garcia just couldn't go down. So when we're talking about punch, because I always felt that Earl the True Spence got power, but he's not this one-hitter quitter. I always believed that Earl the True Spence is a break-you-down fighter. He'll break you down round by round by round, break you down, and he's going to keep that consistent. He's going to keep that same level of punch volume, and that's what he is. And I do believe that he got the intangible to actually break down a Manny Pacquiao round by round if Manny Pacquiao do not adjust. Now, we know that Manny Pacquiao likes to jump in certain things. He likes to jump in, but his combination, he throws, Manny Pacquiao, he throws 3, 4, 5 punch combinations. I don't think nobody be throwing those type of combinations like that in the welterweight division. This is why when we saw the first round knockout by Manny Pacquiao, when he knocked down Keith Tom Thurman, he threw the jab and came right with a straight left. Right? Or he came with the straight left to the body and then him with the overright. Matter of fact, he went with the straight left to the body, him with the overright, and you saw that Keith Tom Thurman in a recent interview said that he felt like those was two there was two punches at the same time. That's how fast it was. And that's the age of 40. He said that when he got knocked down, that it looked like he felt like he got hit with 2 punches at the same time. Wow. I ain't never heard an analogy like that. We heard it a little bit like a Floyd Mayweather with Mike Tyson when he was talking about with Sugar Ray Leonard. He said when you could throw 2 punches, those combination 2 punches, and it's like 1 punch. Manny Pacquiao got that. I don't believe nobody in the welterweight got it like Manny Pacquiao in that sense. And the way that Keith Thurman broken it down, I think he was being real about it. If he has those intangibles, then Earl Spence could be highly in trouble. Because I don't believe that Earl Spence or nobody really have gotten in the ring with the likes of Manny Pacquiao and his style. This is why he becomes too unpredictable. Punch was good. Why do they put out that Manny never fought a left-hander like Spence? Spence hasn't fought a left-hander as good as Manny. Facts. Facts, free. Thank you. I appreciate you, my brother. Good looking. I think so as well. This is why this fight is highly intriguing. I just wish that when people's analyzing this fight, they take the age away. Do not look at Manny Pacquiao's age. Do not wait for father time. If we're going to say that Manny Pacquiao is a freak of nature, it's one-of-a-kind talent that comes once every 25, 30, or probably century. because ain't nobody an 8th division world champion like Manny Pacquiao. We got to stop. People need to stop bringing up his age. When the man turns old, then we could say that. When he's old, then we say, yo, damn, he's old. Then let's come with that. Let's stop wishing that father. What about father time? Maybe this is the fight. I think this is why we keep people, and I'm talking about we, not me. I'm talking about people collectively keep on downplaying Manny Pacquiao leading up to this fight because you wishing, you thinking that father time is going to hit. Look at Tom Brady, y'all. Look at Max Kellerman. He's been saying for Tom Brady for the past 5 years. That's what's happening. He's proving him wrong. Do not compare these guys. These guys know their body more than ever. The science have evolved. The science have evolved. We're living at a time of information in which people know exactly whatever you're eating. If you're eating a cabbage, you know exactly how that cabbage works in your own respective body. Maybe it retains water. People know their body more than ever. And with guys that got money, like Manny Pacquiao and these rich athletes, they know their body. This is why they have longevity. This is why you see a guy like LeBron James still blossoming in the NBA. Good looking out for that, my brother. I appreciate you. Free. It's true. I agree with you on that too. I agree with you on that. Jesus Perez, Errol has never fought a Manny Pacquiao. Facts. Never. And then it's hard to simulate a Manny Pacquiao. Now, let's talk a little bit about the simulation of Manny Pacquiao. Let's talk about mimicking. Now, we all know that Earl Spence have helped Floyd Mayweather to prepare for Manny Pacquiao. So he learned everything he needs to do to mimic a Manny Pacquiao. He already a southpaw. He already threw high volume punches. He was bigger. He was stronger. Of course, when you went in when you're sparring, you try to get a lot of sparring, bigger, probably smaller, faster, and things like that. Give you the type of looks that Manny Pacquiao is gonna give you. And when you're young and you're looking up to Manny Pacquiao like that, all you're thinking about is Manny Pacquiao, Manny Pacquiao, Manny Pacquiao. You learn how to fight like Manny Pacquiao and things of that nature. You know that Floyd Mayweather is PBC. He's cool with Earl the True Spence. He's going to give him a few pointers. Is Floyd Mayweather going to give him the pointers and how to beat Manny Pacquiao? How to outbox, how to outpoint, how to clinch, how to clinch and know how to clinch right before a referee takes a point away. I just don't see that style with Earl the True Spence. I do not see the clinch style. I do not think Earl Spence is going to use what Floyd Mayweather used because Earl Spence style is to bang with you, is to fight you. He wants to lure you into a fight. Floyd Mayweather is not that style. Now, do he wants to entertain the crowd or does he just want to win by points? Pacquiao don't trust judges or referee. He's going to damage Spence early. Caps in full. Good looking out. Wow. Pacquiao don't trust judges or referee. He's going to damage Spence and he's going. You know what? Caps in full. I agree, but you know what? I don't want no fighter to rely on the referee and rely on the judges. And I'm going to tell you like this, too. Y'all know how big Manny Pacquiao is. And I'm talking about his name, his brand, his aura. If this lands on a close fight, people going to say it's robbery. Let's keep it real. If this fight lands close, when people are talking about, damn, we don't know, damn, it was close. Wow. And if it goes to Earl Spence, people are going to scream robbery. You know that. People are going to scream robbery because people are looking at this fight that because of the age and because this is the passing of the torch and stuff like that, if Manny Pacquiao and Earl Spence is in a close fight, it's going to be mayhem. For media, it's going to be mayhem for fans. People are not, because this is what it is. When a legend needs to go, especially a legend that don't want to go, because Manny Pacquiao was a legend that don't want to go. Duran was a legend that didn't want to go. Julio Cesar Chavez was a legend that didn't want to go. Roy Jones Jr. was a legend that didn't want to go. If you need to, when you need to put out a legend, you need to put them out, lights out. Or beat them to the point where mass of fans is saying, retire. That's it. No mas. Manny Pacquiao will not be satisfied if he loses a close fight with Earl Spence. He will be back. The only way Manny Pacquiao will leave if you beat him up. Y'all remember Ric Flair when he retired? You remember what he told Shawn Michaels? I want you to bring out the best in me. I need that. I need that to go to go and live the rest of my life. I need that. Manny Pacquiao needs that. Don't you get into a close fight with Manny Pacquiao and then you get the nod. Manny Pacquiao will not go away. It will not convince Manny Pacquiao. He is a legend, and it's a hard-headed legend. You need to take him out, and if you don't take him out, he will be back. He said, Fly said, I see this being Manny's last dance. I don't. Until you have to beat him up, and then everybody, his family, his kids, his wife, the people in the Philippines, please, Manny, that's it. Manny, that's it, okay? Manny, no más. De 75, así. Tú no sabes que mi corazón, tú sabes. Tú no me quieres, Manny. You don't love me. After that scare, I don't think Jinky want to be scared like that again. I think Manny Pacquiao told his family, like, hey, this is my life. You remember the movie Rocky Part 4 when Apollo says, remember he was like, you can't change who we are, right? This is us. We can't change who we are. And that's Manny Pacquiao. You will know when the fight is over. You will know when it's over. Some fighters just can't live without the spotlight. You saw do you see the interview with Oscar De La Hoya and Mike Tyson when they was talking about that is a drug, man. It's a drug. It's a drug. Manny Pacquiao, whether he wants to admit it or not, and he say that it motivates him that he's just this poor little guy, is a drug. You're addicted. Manny Pacquiao is addicted to the fight game. I wish that he says it like that. I'm just addicted to the fight game. I'm addicted to fighting. This is my chessboard. I love chess. I love the ultimate chess match. That's Manny Pacquiao. Pac is going on his shield. I know. Manny Pacquiao is going on his shield. But I don't know who's going to win. I don't know who's going to win because at the end of the day, Manny Pacquiao is a monster, man. And then Manny Pacquiao already tasted defeat that he feels like he got nothing to lose. And when you got nothing to lose, Manny Pacquiao got nothing to lose. He's in a win-win situation, Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's age. Manny Pacquiao's in a win-win situation. If Manny Pacquiao loses, people gonna actually spin the narrative that, oh, that's it, Father Time if he loses. People gonna push the envelope. People gonna push, you know what I'm saying, the goalposts. They're gonna be like, whoa, Earl Spence, you fought Manny Pacquiao when he had 2 years layoff, and then he was 2 years older. Why you don't do that to Bud Crawford? That's gonna be it. I don't want that to be it. That's why I want people to give Manny Pacquiao all the respect. Do not talk about his age, because whoever wins this fight, I want them to get the 100% credit. I want them to get the 100% just due. I know there's going to be people that's going to spin the narrative or whoever wins. Now, if Earl the True Spence win, I'm telling you they're going to spin the narrative. And I want to get that right now. Let's get it right now. Pac is the greatest boxer of this era. I say the GOAT of the modern day era. Who has put themselves challenges time and time again like this? Who? Like, just look at the names, bro. This guy didn't beat great fighters. Manny Pacquiao beat Hall of Fame legendary fighters. And not only did he beat them, he destroyed them. He beat these legendary fighters like it wasn't even in this class. That's the difference. There's a lot of fighters out there that beat there's a lot of legends that beat other legendary fighters, but then there's other legendary fighters that destroy legends. Mike Tyson destroyed Holmes. Manny Pacquiao destroyed Cotto. Manny Pacquiao destroyed Oscar De La Hoya. Manny Pacquiao destroyed Shane Mosley. Manny Pacquiao destroyed Ricky Hatton. Manny Pacquiao destroys legends. Not just beat them, he destroys them too. That's the difference. And there's always going to be a talk. Matter of fact, look, there's going to be, people going to be talking about, there's going to be a debate, a dialogue, debate. People going to be like, yo, Manny Pacquiao is not the GOAT. Just that we're talking about that Manny Pacquiao was the GOAT, or comparing him, or having him in the conversation, that just tells you how special he is. Just to have him, I think that Manny Pacquiao is the GOAT of this modern day era. That's it. That's it. It is what it is. I know a lot of people going to bring up Armstrong. People going to bring out Archie Moore. People going to bring out Sugar Ray Robinson. I'm going to keep it real. Those are stories. It's like writing the Bible. It's like reading the Bible and talking about Samson as the strongest man in the world. I did not see it. And then if you look at a lot of people's resume, I do not want to downplay their resume, but a lot of these guys, if you look at the resume, they fought guys that won, 70 times and lost 20 times in their resume. It's easy to bring the past. It's easy to bring, Willie Pep and Armstrong. It's easy to bring that, to downplay what the modern day fighters are accomplishing, what Manny Pacquiao is accomplishing. You ain't never gonna see no 8th division world champion. I'm sorry. Who? Do you think that what could do what Manny Pacquiao doing? Do you think Ioka Tanaka is gonna do what Manny Pacquiao doing? Do you think that Tanaka is gonna go to the welterweight? Can you imagine? Just imagine Tanaka coming up into the welterweight division and beating the number one guy. Just think about that. Think about Tanaka coming up and beating the best welterweight of the world. Think about it. You can't even think about it. That right there. Even when back in the days, you'd be like, yo, this kid right here, this little skinny, short, tiny Filipino is going to beat this guy, is going to one day beat Oscar De La Hoya in the welterweight division. You wouldn't think that. You would think that I'm crazy. If we analyze right now, Tanaka that lost one time to Ioka, Tanaka is going to go one day to the welterweight division and beat Boots Ennis. Do you believe that? Do you believe that? Early on, Manny Pacquiao lost 2 times. Would you believe if I say Tanaka or Ioka is going to go to the welterweight division and beat Boots Ennis in 5 years? Do you believe that? You would think that I'm crazy. You would take my boxing card away. You would say, yo, Punch Drunk, yo, delete your channel. You don't know shit about boxing. I said it time and time again. Greatness usually comes in. They stamp you with greatness. Put it that way. They stamp you with greatness when you beat the odds, when you match or you exceed your expectations. If you do what you expected to do, the greatness stamp, the greatness and that stamp won't be next to you. They won't stamp greatness next to your name. If you do what you see like Gervonta Tank Davis, and people want to say, oh man, we don't know if he's that great. He's beating these guys that he's supposed to beat. And this is why people just can't say that he's great, because he's beating the people that he's supposed to be, and we want to see him challenge himself. Once you max your expectations and you beat him, you see Earl the true Spence, he's matching his expectations. Now can he exceed his expectations? He's beating Sean Porter. He's beating Daniel Garcia. He's beating Lamar Peterson. He's beating Kell Brook. In his era, he is fighting the guys that, is matched up to him. He have matched his expectations. Now he needs to beat the guys that he also beat. He needs to beat the guys like Keith Thurman. He might need to beat the guy like Manny Pacquiao and Bud Crawford to exceed his expectations. And then he moves up, and exceeding his expectations is probably in the future fighting the likes of Canelo. And then when he does that, And if he fights Canelo Alvarez and beat Canelo Alvarez, then we're talking about legendary, greatest of all time status. You know? That's the only time you need to exceed your expectation. If you're a fighter and you're doing what you expected to do, you're not going to be great. There's going to be people out there that is going to justify if you're really that great, if you're the it factor. We already know that Manny Pacquiao way exceeded his expectations. France P, what's good, bro? Amen. Pac is the GOAT 100%. The GOAT, I say. Díselo, díselo, díselo. Díselo, Pancho, Pancho, Pancho. Pancho knows that he's the great. Pancho, sing it to Manny Pacquiao.
Dennis, Dennis, don't me. Dennis, let us know. Said it never means me. Had a money bone. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Screaming right out low. Dennis, Dennis, show me. 2090 feet.
Pancho! I think after Earl beats Pac, Bud ain't happen, but the Bud fight ain't happening. He will exceed to the 154. Would Errol Spence need if Errol Spence beats Pac? Will he need Bud Crawford? Would he really need it? If Bud Crawford is calling him out and then Canelo Alvarez said he's willing to fight Errol Spence, let's not forget that. Let's not forget that Canelo Alvarez and Eddie Reynoso said they're willing to fight Errol Spence on a catchweight. That's the only way. That's the only way that Canelo Alvarez is going to go down. This is why. So Canelo Alvarez actually sees Errol Spence more special than probably Jamal Charlo, Demetrius Andrade, because he said that he's willing to go down. He's willing to fight Jamal Charlo, but he said he's willing to fight Errol Spence on a catchweight. Maybe 164. We already know that Errol Spence is a big welterweight. We like boxers to dare to be great. Who would you want Errol Spence to fight? If Bud Crawford goes into the fight with Sean Porter, let's say that he beats Sean Porter, and then he got Bud Crawford on the table and Canelo Alvarez on the table, who would you want Errol Spence to beat if he beats Manny Pacquiao? I think Errol Spence is doing a good job to cement his own legacy, though. I think Errol Spence is actually doing a good job to cement his own legacy, even though I do feel I still want to see these guys mix it up in the welterweight division. I think there's a lot of unfinished business, even if Errol Spence beats Manny Pacquiao. I think it solidifies himself as number one. No A1, no A2, it'll just be one. Errol Spence will be number one. And beating a Manny Pacquiao, beating a name like Manny Pacquiao, people are going to resonate with Earl the Truth Spence if he stays in the limelight, and they promote him as well. Good looking out, France P for that. And he stays in the limelight. And they keep on promoting him. And he probably gets, his endorsement deals. I do believe that there got to be some type of machine behind Earl the True Spence if he beats Manny Pacquiao. And I'm going to tell you like this. That fight with Canelo Alvarez is going to be big, especially in Texas. I wouldn't want a Earl Spence to fight right away at Canelo Alvarez because he's preparing a Manny Pacquiao, which is smarter than him. If he beats Manny Pacquiao, I do believe that he should one fight in 154 and then go to the Manny Pacquiaos of the world. And go to the Canelo Alvarez of the world if he beats Manny Pacquiao. But would he need a Bud Crawford? A lot of people also talking about this fight with Sean Porter and Bud Crawford. And I do believe that Sean Porter is going to give Bud Crawford a run for his money. Because for real, but Sean Porter ain't never made no fight easy for nobody. Now, do Bud Crawford got the skills and talent to neutralize a Sean Porter? Do I believe I could see Bud Crawford doing what actually Keith Thurman did in the championship rounds, in which he had clean effective punching, and then he adjusted using footwork, and I believe that he got the same footwork. I believe that he got just as much footwork as Keith Thurman. I do believe that he got the intangibles to adjust to a Sean Porter, but also Sean Porter, especially he showed me last fight that he could be clean and effective. He does possess a good jab, a good stiff jab and stuff like that. I just seen a growth of Sean Porter, especially in the last fight. I said, wow, damn, you box very, very elite like this. Damn, if you just clean it up versus the elites, because I believe that's what fails Sean Porter, is that some of his work is not seen by all the judges, because of course when you have somebody in the corner, when you have somebody in the ropes, you're compromising the judges. If you got somebody in the ropes on this side, you compromising this judge on this side. He's not gonna see the little touch up to the body, and that's why when Sean Porter does fight, sometimes they do not count the body shots, because he smothered the other work, and he smothered his opponent's work, and he also smothered his own work. And this is why I need to see Sean Porter fighting a cleaner fight against a Bud Crawford, or just like every other big fight that he has is going to be close, but then they're going to give the nod because their work is cleaner. How can Sean Porter go into the Bud Crawford fight, have that effective pressure, but yet have clean enough amount of work that the judges gives you the nod? That's what I see. Oh, Manny will be champion again in this era against the young guys. Yeah, I believe so, man. I believe so. I think Earl Spence is a great fighter. I don't see him special yet, but it's time. You know, I don't want to give nobody extra credit. I want to give the credit that they deserve, but also be one of the voices also and preserve the sport of boxing and hype this fight the way it needs to be, because I love boxing. I love fighters. These are my modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. They put their life on the line for pure entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, these are two humble cats that's going to get in the ring, the top guys in the welterweight division, the two guys that throw the most high volume punches. If you're going to see a lot of punches, this is the fight right here. Earl Spence is going to throw a lot of punches. Manny Pacquiao is going to throw a lot of punches. They're going to throw some. Manny Pacquiao throws combinations. He don't throw those 1-2s or single shots. He throws 3, 4, 5 punches combination. You're going to see a lot of work from Manny Pacquiao. You're going to see two smart guys, ultimate chess match, and you're going to see two guys that know that the guy in front of them is a dangerous man. Win or lose, Manny should retire unless he gets Mayweather again. Yeah. And Mayweather staying in shape, but Mayweather need to stop giving the Logan Pauls of the world. You looked bad, bro. You're giving a bad name to boxing just because you want money. And not every money is good money, man. Ladies and gentlemen, not every good money is good money. Okay? If you know you could get a bag here like that, just get the good bag, man. Because I just don't want to see. Regardless, there's people out there that love Mayweather, and there's people that hate Mayweather. I'm gonna tell you like this: Mayweather got one of the most prestige legacy of all time. I don't want him to even tamper with that. There's no need for it. No need for it. No need for it. You don't need to tamper with your legacy. I'm tired of these legendary fighters tampering with their legacies, man. You opening the doors for a bag, but you opening the door, it's not doing nothing for boxing really, because it's just a bunch of fans that's not going to stick to boxing. And those that is going to perform in those type of events, the boxers, you have to overshadow those main events. You're going to have to overshadow. If you are a professional boxer and you're going to be in a card of the YouTuber events, the TikTok events, then overshadow them. And that's how you lure the new eyes into the sport of boxing. If they're being more entertaining than you, then you don't lure the people in the sport of boxing. You do not lure the people in the sport of boxing. It doesn't matter about those eyeballs. But this is what separates Manny Pacquiao. While others want to do some exhibitions, Manny Pacquiao could do exhibitions. Manny Pacquiao could get the same amount of money by doing exhibitions, but he want to challenge himself. This loco crazy man, Manny Pacquiao. Damn, he's crazy. But we love Manny Pacquiao. Sheesh. But ladies and gentlemen, you already know tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another day. I'm going to go live 8 p.m. Eastern time. Why Haney have to petition to fight Jojo Diaz when Diaz is the person who fought to be in a position to fight the champ? You lost me on that other one. Good looking now, DSV. This is what I'm saying when I say that. That Devin Haney Devin Haney is a boss. Devin Haney has a promotional company. Devin Haney is a promoter. The only people that can petition for a fight is promoters. So, if Haney does want the fight, just petition for the fight. If people are lollygagging, being procrastinating on fighting you, you still need those fights, in my opinion. We still want to see Devin Haney in those fights. Just petition for the why? It's not about that these guys fight. I don't agree that these guys are fighting mandatories. They in the mandatory, they fighting to be mandatories, and then they don't want to fight the guy that's holding the strap. But also, let's talk about, bring up the other things. These same guys keep on saying that, that Devin Haney, that's not, they handed you the belt. So his contemporaries keep on saying that. The question is, do these guys really respect Devin Haney? Do they really respect trying to get that strap? That's what I'm saying. Pull their card. You got the money. You the boss. You Devin Haney. You a promoter. Promoters are the only one that could petition for a fight. You gonna wait for Jojo Diaz to negotiate with Ryan Garcia? No, I'm not gonna wait for that. Here, I got the money. I'm going to petition for the fights. Let's go. Forget, I'm not going past the 90 days. You fighting me right now. You ain't running away from me. That's what I want Devin Haney to do. That's nothing bad. He gave a chance. Look, he could have petitioned for Teofimo Lopez. The WBC, Mauricio Sudamon said that you could have petitioned for Lomachenko fight when he was elevated as franchise. That's what Mauricio Sudamon told Bill Haney to his face in barbershop conversations. So this is not me. I'm just going by what they saying. Mauricio Sudamon WBC said that Devin Haney could have petitioned for any fight. He could challenge anybody. That's what Mauricio Sudamon said to Bill Haney to his face, DSV. This is not me. This is Mauricio Sudamon. This is Bill Haney. This is Devin Haney's. That's their business. They coming in public stating this. Mauricio Sudamon says that you could have petitioned for Lomachenko not as a mandatory, but as a voluntary bout, us knowing already that Devin Haney already has petitioned for 3 voluntary bouts because Mauricio Sudamon told us that in the barbershop conversation in front of Bill Haney. So nobody should come out at me. I'm only saying what they saying. So this is what I'm saying. You're the boss. You're the money. These fighters are not doesn't have their promotional company. They're not bosses. They're under somebody. Devin Haney is not under somebody. He has the potential. He has the power to, yo, Jojo, what am I hearing that you and Ryan Garcia, no. I'm going to petition for this fight. Yo, Mauricio Sudamon, I'm going to petition for this fight. Boom. If you don't want to take the fight, then you letting the whole world know really that this guy's ducking me. That's it. That's all I'm saying. And this is what it is about fighters. When you talk that money talk, when you talk that boss talk, we want to see though we're gonna critique you off those merits. If you a boss and you flinging money all over the place and also telling other fighters I make more money than you, I'm a boss, you're under somebody, then you got to make boss moves. We're going to critique you and respect you off of those merits. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? We're going to give you credit, just like I give Devin Haney credit. I have a video stating that he's capable of running the sport of boxing in and out the ring by the age of 32 because you already know the business of boxing. But we're going to respect you and critique you as a boss. Don't say you a boss and then you're telling us that you don't have no power to get JoJo. You can't petition for JoJo, Ryan. We got to wait for the WBC. We got to wait for them to petition for us. Nah. A boss make shit happens. So a boss make boss moves. You're downplay everybody else for not being bosses. You're downplay everybody else by not being independent. So be independent, be a boss, put that money you fling around, put it to a petition to petition these fighters. That's all I'm saying. Have all respect for Devin Haney because he is a boss at the age of 22. We all got to respect that. But you're going to be respected and critiqued off those merits. That's my cue. Thank you, DSV. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know. Tomorrow, subscribe and like. Isaiah, good looking out, my brother. Subscribe, smash the like, share it. Y'all already know. Everybody subscribe to the to the new website, punchfromboxing.net. Let's go. Tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going live again. We're gonna do this, man, constantly, probably 4 to 5 days a week. Love y'all. God bless.